What's up, babies? Welcome back. This week we're doing van life in Hawaii. So I actually didn't do anything I said I was gonna do. I was supposed to sleep in a van for a week, and instead here I am in a meditation room in the jungle. I spent a whole week really in my head about my feelings and things, and I didn't film anything. Here's a montage of what did happen. Me and Victoria are here. It is our first day. We are in a super rush. We need to be on the boat in like 2 minutes, so I'm gonna stop filming. We're going shark diving. I met a friend on the plane. Their name's Deus. Super dope, super cool, recognized me from Instagram, came up to me at the airport. We ended up getting intoxicated together at the airport while we were waiting for our flight that got severely delayed. Again, it took 3 days to get here, so I think the whole reason the universe delayed my flight so much was so I could meet them and come stay in their freaking jungle in the middle of nowhere. There's a little day bed over there that's super cute. You can take naps in. Everything's like got bug nets everywhere to protect yourself. It's 10 a.m. right now. My flight's at 8 p.m. I'm like really anxious for whatever reason though, so I don't think I'm gonna do anything today other than pack. But this week was really fun. We went on 2 separate shark dives. We spent the day on the beach for 4th of July. The van broke down. It was spicy. It was cute. It was honestly just super relaxing and exactly what I needed. Typically I do a lot more whenever I come out here. We didn't even surf because the surf was bad all week. It was just super blown out and like 0 to 1. Not worth the paddle if I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna show you guys where I'm staying. It's kind of like if Sesh Park was in the jungle in Hawaii. Super cool, like community-based living run by this man named Larry, who I believe is 78 years old, was a teenager in the 60s. During World War II, avoided the draft, went to India, traveled the world for 6 years, went around Australia. Oh wow, fire truck. Gosh, I want to introduce you guys to him so bad. My old mentor's name in college, his name was Larry also. So this just felt really divinely in line. I want to be him when I grow up. All of the plants here, Larry planted 40 years ago. This used to be a fully bulldozed lot. It's 2/3 of an acre. Now it's the jungle. They have a little outdoor gym, look, with little bug net, keep you safe and everything. Some storage. Oh, and then we need to get my clothes out of the dryer. Ow, I stepped on a rock. Oh, everything's pretty dry actually. And then the best part has to be the bathroom. Let's show you. It's so cute. Like what? What even? Oh, the shower is everything. Like, is this not the cutest? Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? And then we'll go into the main house, which is Larry's. Bug net. Larry traveled all over like Tibet and India. Look at this. So much inspiration, so much culture in here. Larry made this. Like not potter's wheel or anything, just sat down and molded it with his fingers. And this is the view out the window. Isn't that neat? Dude, I can't even believe they like offered to let me stay here. This is another little meditation room. So cool. This was the nicest thing that any stranger has ever done for me. Probably ever in the history of ever. And then this is the view out the front door. You walk straight out and we're gonna take this little rock path to my little meditation room. This got my heart on fire for traveling and what's going on in my life again. But I'm also really excited to like settle down and pursue like acting, which I've never said out loud. I've never wanted to tell anybody that that's something that I want to do in case I fail at it. Okay, look. Ah, my little chateau. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Okay, let me take you inside. It's starting to rain. Just a tiny little bed. Don't mind my stuff all over the floor. I'm packing. But look, this little deck outside, the view out the window. So rad. So rad. I can't believe I didn't film the process it took to get here. It really took 3 days. It was so miserable. But also it was exactly what I needed. After the few days in Mexico and then going from that, going to see my sister and her baby, and then meeting Deus and being able to stay here, like everything just works out exactly how it's supposed to. I was like so upset that I was stuck and missed half my vacation here. But wow, I can't even imagine having more days. The universe really takes care of you when you need it to. Like it needed me to slow down, especially before heading off to Europe. While we're repacking our bags, let's talk about lessons learned from this trip. Lesson 1, say yes to strangers. Typically, if someone comes up to me and lets me know they know me from social media, it's kind of a turnoff. I hate being perceived. It makes me really uncomfortable to be hanging out with someone and then for them to mention things about my life that I didn't tell them directly. I don't know, I guess it's stuff that I put on the internet, so it's stuff I'm comfortable with people knowing. It's just I'd rather inform my friends about me instead of them being informed about me. I've had a lot of my friends tell me they don't follow me on TikTok. I prefer that. I prefer if you do not watch my stuff. Not you guys, please watch these. I prefer if we're hanging out on like a day-to-day for our interactions to be hours. But I think the biggest thing with saying yes to strangers is getting incredible opportunities like this. The highlighting festival I leave for today that I show up at tomorrow wouldn't be happening if I didn't just say yes. Mao told me about it and I was like, That sounds like a really fun trip. That sounds like a really good idea. Next lesson learned. Be unapologetically you. I debated whether or not I was going to talk about this. I was having a conversation with my friend a couple weeks ago, and they mentioned to me that I refer to everyone as they, them. Until it's clarified, I refer to everyone as they, them. And they asked me to like think introspectively about why I do that, and I was like, I don't know. Guess I just always want people to feel comfortable. I don't want to ever make assumptions. They said to me, do you think that you do that because you want to be referred to as they, them? And it kind of stopped me in my tracks, and I think that's true. I think I do prefer they, them as my pronouns. Though it's not something I'll ever come out and say on like TikTok or Instagram or anything, because I don't want people to think I'm fishing for attention, because I have nothing else to say after that. Like it is my preference. I don't like when people call me she, and maybe that's internalized misogyny. Maybe that's just me not wanting to be seen as a woman, but I also just feel more comfortable masculine. I know I dress really feminine sometimes, but I do prefer to be seen with my masculine energy. I don't want to be referred to as he, him. I just like they. I like they, them. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel seen when people say it. So, yeah. I tell all my friends. My friends are fully aware, but it's just not something I talk about. So, yeah, if you want to refer to me as that, that's fine. If not, that's cool, too. Whatever floats your boat. I just thought I'd make people semi-aware of it. Be unapologetically yourself. Don't be afraid to tell people scary things. I was really insecure about mentioning that to you guys. You mean a lot to me. All right, and finally, the last thing. Find a way to turn it off sometimes, whatever it means to you. I used to really struggle with wearing a mask in front of people. Still do sometimes. I have really struggled with feeling like I'm performing all of the time, and I don't want to do that anymore. I didn't showcase much of this trip. I took some time to just be Salah, and it felt so good. Take some time to find yourself when you're traveling and to focus on yourself when traveling. I know a lot of people want to do the whole influencing thing now, but they're kind of losing themselves in the process, not really ever taking time to just focus on personal growth and instead focusing on like social media growth. That's not really what your life should be about, you know? And I'm one to talk as someone who did it, but like my social media career started with me focusing on myself. My personal growth led to my social media growth, and it wouldn't have happened without that. So take some time away from being the it and instead be the you. So let's do some check-ins. How's my mental health? Out of 10, I'd say it's like an 8.5. I am a little stressed about deciding what to do and where to go, but not too worried about it just because I feel like the universe will let everything fall into place. Theo and I haven't really been no contact. I've been cheating it, texting about work stuff. Yeah, not the best move for my mental health, but it's really hard to let go. So I'll keep you guys posted on where I am with that over the next couple of weeks. I'm presently returning the van to Dan's van. But wow, what a week. Sorry that I didn't give you guys much, but we have the lessons that we learned. We have a little cute montage with music. The van's locked. What am I even here for? What am I at the van for? Huh. Why did I come out here? Maybe I just came by to say bye to y'all. I love you guys. Thank you for watching this week. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow. Y'all know the deal. I really love and appreciate you guys so much. And let's go to a Mexico highlighting festival. Ah!